Welcome back to the Morning Blend with our pet project. As the temperature rises during the summer, it's important to remember that companion animals can get heat stroke and heat exhaustion just like people do.
Yeah, but unlike us, they cannot regulate their body temperature in the same way. So Molly McEwen from the Wisconsin Humane Society joins us with some hot weather safety tips, and she's going to tell us all about Apollo. Good morning to you.
Good morning. Yes, Apollo has to be one of the cutest dogs I've seen in a while. He is just so adorable. He's got the biggest smile. He's an 89-pound lap dog, and he just loves to curl up with people. He likes to also take naps in the shade. He is a great dog. And he's available today at the Wisconsin Humane Society Milwaukee campus.
Oh, he does have a big smile. I love that you said that, and I love that you're like, and he's a big lap dog. So that's cute. As the weather gets hotter, what do we need to know about walking our pets outside? We talked about the fact that they can't regulate their heat.
Yeah, when you go outside for a walk, you're going to want to keep it to the early morning hours or in the evening when the sun is not, fully on them at all times. You also want to test the pavement with your hand. So simply just put your hand on the pavement. If it's cool enough for your hand, then it's fine for them. If it's too hot for your hand, keep them inside.
What if our house doesn't have air conditioning?
Yeah, a lot of people have that issue where they don't have air conditioning, so you're going to want to keep your pet in the cooler parts of the house, like the basement or in a tiled area. Just make sure that they always have access to something like that.
Which kind of dog, when you think about the dogs that people have at home, are there certain ones that are more affected by heat than others?
There definitely is. So if you see a snub-nosed dog, that's the type of dogs that have their noses pushed in a little bit, or an overweight or an elderly dog, those dogs are going to have a little bit more issues with the heat than, the younger, skinnier, non-snub-nosed dogs.
If your dog is struggling, maybe even has heat stroke, what are some of the signs?
Yeah, so they might be panting really heavily. They could have difficulty breathing. Their gums may go blue. So you really want to watch out for those types of symptoms.
Oh, that makes me just so sad even to hear those things. What should you do if you see those symptoms? Say especially the panting, I think that's can ramp up pretty quickly.
Yeah, it is definitely hard to see a dog in distress like that. So if you do see your pet, showing any signs or symptoms of heat stroke, you're going to want to get them into a cooler area immediately. And then you want to get cool water. You don't want to use ice and start bringing down their body temperature. As soon as you have their body temperature down a little bit, get them to your veterinarian immediately.
Wow. Okay. So it can be that serious, even if they're just panting like that.
Yeah, if it's like a real heavy distressed pant and they're having a hard time getting up, like they're showing signs of being lethargic, you really want to make sure that they're going to be okay. They could also have a lot of vomiting and diarrhea, and they can become very dehydrated. So there's other symptoms that can kind of go along with that could make it a very dangerous situation.
Molly, thank you so much for joining us. We appreciate your time today.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, and I hope Apollo gets a home.
Yeah, I hope so too.
Here's the information for the Wisconsin Humane Society so you can contact them or see if Apollo is right for you and your family. It's 414-ANIMALS or wihumane.org right on Wisconsin Avenue.